Basketball. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill. And, well, Grant, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, BA. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But, honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. On the perimeter, KCP and Porter Jr. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Murray. And it's Watson in at the 4. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Caldwell Pope finds Jokic. Back to Caldwell Pope. Here's Watson. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. 11 feet out. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns, right side. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Murray with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Watson. No good with the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Pass to Reed. Fires the 3. Watson with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Murray. Down low. Stolen by Reed. Here's McDaniels. Takes it inside.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, Porter working very hard to keep the play alive and come up with some point production.
Kicks it out Towns. Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Edwards. Got a hand on it.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan, able to swat that one away.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Murray passes to Caldwell Pope. Jokic with it. Beyond the arc. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room. And what's unique about Michael Porter Jr., it's almost impossible to block his jumper.
Yeah, at 6'10", Grant, he's got that high release point. How are you going to close out and do anything to disrupt this guy in his shooting window? Nearly impossible. I'm the lead offensive shooter.
Towns gets the bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
To the middle. And stolen by Edwards. He goes up. And it's powered home by Towns.
And nice quick hands there on Edwards. And a heads-up play to start the break off the steal.
Pass to Watson. Now Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Conley. Here's McDaniels driving in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers. They're capitalizing on them.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Murray. No one near him. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And Murray showing some smarts right there. Some good patience in that pick and roll.
Towns on a screen. Edwards for three. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 4-point game.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Reed can't hit.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Well, not a volume shooter, but the three-point percentages from KCP, they're solid.
Towns has got room. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Towns has got 9.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Jokic showing off the defensive work there. Outstanding at staying.
And so lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards, plenty of space, and Minnesota again with a bucket.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And it's Watson missing. Watson's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets have some flat-out scorers on their roster, but head coach Mike Malone said the way we play is pass is king. The ball moves around and everybody benefits. And Brian, it sure helps when your best player, Nikola Jokic, is setting the tone with his incredible court vision.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks for that. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And Grant, last season, Nikola Jokic came close to winning his 3rd straight MVP. But in the end, he won something more precious, an NBA title.
And that Finals MVP award more meaningful, both personally and in terms of his legacy. Being a winner is what matters in the end.
Towns on a screen. There's the triple. Porter pulls it in.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Edwards with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Pass to Reed from behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Reed's got 5.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
And here's Porter outside. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. McDaniels with it, fires the three, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Here's the pick, and here's Jokic outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Anthony Edwards. And he makes the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 13-4 run. Conley with the ball. Caldwell Pope covering. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
The wily veteran drawing contact from the defender. Hard to outsmart Mr. Conley.
Denver has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. First one falls for him.
You know, in the days of load management, we typically stay away from the talk of durability, but Caldwell Pope rarely misses games, stays in great shape. I just feel like he's good to go.
Reed sets a screen. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. It's tipped. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Murray passes to Jokic. Here's Watson. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Watson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Exceptional playmaking there from Jokic, just seeing the gap.
Pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Nuggets trail. 1 minute left to play in the first half. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Watson, covered by Towns. Caldwell Pope against Conley. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Give him 8 points now. Great positioning on the putback. Porter's got his second basket of the game.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Conley passes to Reed. Now McDaniels. Reed to screen on Caldwell Pope. From downtown, McDaniels. That's good. McDaniels got 12 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And here's Porter outside. Towns with a rebound. And the shot goes. And now it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
And so we wrap up the... All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Jaden McDaniels getting it done today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for Denver, Aaron Gordon is out there with Christian Brown. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Strother in at the 2. Back to Gobert. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. So it's Denver now, trailing by 8. Pass to Brown. Here's Strother. Jordan the screen. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. Morris for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Nice read by Morris. Sometimes you gotta call your own number.
They set a pick. Pass to Brown. Now Jordan, defended by Gobert. And there's a 3-second violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Back to Morris. Going inside. Gobert on the high post. Takes a 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Back to Jordan. Kicks it out to Jackson. It's stolen. Here's Minot. Still without a bucket. Warren sets a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. Gordon pulls it in.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
First team foul.
Morris against Jackson. Pass to Brown. Jordan goes in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I like the confidence and how much assurance DeAndre Jordan has on his drives here, knowing that no one's going to stop him, especially once he takes flight.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's Alexander Walker, picked by Gobert. Launches it. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here's Brown. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves.
And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And so here is Denver. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Brown. Jordan the screen. 3-pointer. Sends it home from 3-point land. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
LeBron, taking 2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Warren into the lane. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here he goes. Denver grabs the miss. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Jordan, the pass to Brown. Another shot to the wing on the left. Pass to Jackson. Here's Brown. Let's go with a 3. Warren with the rebound. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Morris against Jackson. Warren sets a screen. Morris for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Jordan's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Pass to Gordon. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Minnesota with a 9-point cushion at the... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. And it's Reed in at the 5. So that's... the Timberwolves 5. Outside Murray. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Edwards, the pass to Conley. On target from range. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Reed. No luck on that one. Great D that time from Porter. And that's an intentional foul.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Watson. They get it back. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
Tough to box out Jokic. Not only strong, but long.
Towns on a screen. Here's Edwards. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Murray from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Kicks it out, Towns. On the take. And it's powered home by Towns.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Murray passes to Porter. Three-pointer. No good there.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
McDaniels with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Here's Watson. That three's off the mark. And Towns has got the ball here for the T-Wolves. Outside McDaniels. Towns on a screen. Fires for three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. A nice shot by Watson.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Edwards. Reed sets a screen. From deep, Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Pass to Towns. 4 on the clock. Hits the trifecta. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
Jokic with a screen on Conley. Caldwell Pope. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Towns finds Edwards. The 3, Conley. He buries it from 3. Conley's got 6 here in the quarter.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
The Nuggets have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Porter, guarded by Edwards. Here's Watson. Here's Caldwell Pope. From outside, off the mark. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Edwards. Good D by Murray. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. Down by 15. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
So slick with the ball. Caldwell Pope making it tough for anyone to keep up with it.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here. Love his shot selection, good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
9 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Allie.
Joining us. It's The NBA on 2K. One thing we expect to see a lot of here tonight is quality ball movement, Steve, from these two pass-first teams. It should be fun.
It should be. I love the way they share it. But with all the passing, I think ball security will be a factor here. More movement means more opportunities for a steal.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. George and Leonard are the forwards. Norman Powell is out there with Harden. And it's Tice in at the center position. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George looking over the floor. Tice outside for George. Powell with it. Now guarded by Towns. Launches it. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. So it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Steve, this current Clippers group, they're changing the identity of this franchise.
Hey, Kevin, you know this. For a long time, they couldn't get right, winning just one playoff series during their first 27 seasons in L.A. Now the Clippers expect to make postseason runs.
Outside, George takes it inside, and then George with the jam.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Now here's Reed, defended by Tice.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And he comes up with the deuce. Harden's got his second bucket.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
Outside Conley. Powell with the steal. And here we go. Powell heading to the hoop. And he converts the layup.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that
one. Harden against Edwards. Harden looking it over. Outside, George. Pocket 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And here's Leonard from 3. The Clippers rebound. Harden outside. With the clock winding down. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Edwards against George. They set the pick. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Tice. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Leonard. He kicks it to Powell. 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. Oh, offensive interference. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Conley the pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
1:10 left in the first. Outside Leonard. For the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
They know to get Kawhi the basketball. He was ready to shoot, and he knocked it down.
Reed kicks to Towns. Edwards looking it over. Towns a screen on George. Edwards drives in, and he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Leonard with a screen on Edwards. Harden the pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all three levels.
Reed finds Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
The free throw drops for Towns.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
Outside Leonard. Inside, here's Tice. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And here's Edwards. Oh, he made it!
He got it to go, and he beat the buzzer.
Wow. Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but
both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Leonard with the screen on Edwards. Harden kicks to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels with the ball. Still without a basket. Reed the pass to Conley. Here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Reed, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Clippers trail by 3. The pass to Tice. Now Harden. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Outside Leonard for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Leonard's got 6. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding, but these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Outside, George. All alone. Good on the jump shot.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Towns, the screen. Edwards drives in. And finished off by Edwards.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Out to Conley, the tray, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Edwards against Powell. Harden up top. 10 points for him. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And this is Harden's specialty. One of the best in the league at drawing contact, and yet still able to convert.
For Minnesota, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Down low, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy for the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy. Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, D.A. Hey, thank you.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant.
It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Reed finds Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
And here is Powell. Outside Leonard. To the inside. Here's Tice. Harden outside. 5 on the clock. Nobody near Leonard. Offensive rebound. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Slippery play by Paul George to get inside. He ends up right where he wanted to be for the shot.
Outside, Towns. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
They get the rebound. Tice kicks to Leonard. Goes up again. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Tim, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. The backcourt pair will be Westbrook and Mann. Ivica Zubac is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Coffey in at the small forward. Gobert with the block.
As expected, Gobert comes in with those long arms and knocks it away.
Here's Alexander Walker. Sinks the triple. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Driving in, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
This is what happens when you give Nickeil Alexander Walker the lane. Dunk.
Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second, you got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Gobert, the screen. Here's Alexander Walker. And the rejection by Zubac.
Great awareness on defense there. Zubac relishes blocking shots.
Man passes to Tucker. Here's Man. Tucker a screen. Out left to the wing. There's the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game.
I don't think the defense had any idea what they were doing there. Clear miscommunication leading to an easy basket for the offense.
Hands it from downtown. Minot's got the lead back up to 9 now for Minnesota. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Zubac with the screen for Westbrook. Pass to Man. Tucker a screen. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish. Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Westbrook against Morris. Over in the corner, Zubac. Tucker a screen. Here's Coffey. Gobert with the block. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. They set the pick. Here's Alexander Walker.
Here, Alexander Walker flashing the athleticism right there.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. It's blocked. Outside Warren. Passes to Alexander Walker. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Westbrook against Morris. Shot clock at 6. Softly drops in the floater. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Here's Coffey. Hasn't made one yet. Over in the corner, Zubac. All sorts of time. He squares up and sinks it.
Nice bucket by Zubac. Just doing his part as he does every night.
Here's Alexander Walker. 7 points in the game. Gobert dishes to Morris. Pass to Alexander Walker. To the middle. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Zubac.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Man passes to Tucker. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Morris with the rebound. Now the pass to Alexander Walker. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Smooth jump shot. Alexander Walker has a variety of ways to score, and that's one of them.
And so it's Minnesota sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. We'll return shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Clippers trail by 14. The wing set for them, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns is out there with Reed. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The shot's good from Tice.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
Pass to Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And Edwards with the stop.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Misses the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the paint. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And it's 9 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Harden finds Leonard. It's Powell on the wing. Covered by Conley. Powell, that's good.
Inside, Norman Powell relies on his agility, allowing him to navigate the paint.
Screen by McDaniel. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And another three for Minnesota.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Outside Leonard. Tice sets a screen for Leonard. There's the drive. Tice, no good. Minnesota leading by 16. And here's Edwards from the arc. And another three for Minnesota.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years, but when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively. He can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role. I like how Paul George can be your go-to guy, but he can also accept a secondary role. Very unselfish.
Pass to Towns. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Edwards drives in. 6 on the shot clock. Wide open look. Reed gets the bucket.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Leonard the pass to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And Edwards with the stop.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Harden kicks to Tice. Takes a three. Harden, no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Conley. And he drives in. Good. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Minnesota.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Goodness. And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Driving to the basket. And Leonard has it in the corner. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. Outside Edwards. Kicks to Towns. Fires from the wing. And the Timberwolves jack on 2 more.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. And he slams it down right on top of Daniel Tice.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it.
Grant, the teams we'll see tonight have some strong veteran leaders. You were in that role not too long ago, my friend.
You're right, B.A. It feels like just yesterday. And you need a steady presence and voice on the player side. It really can help a team through some rough stretches throughout the year.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Norman Powell out there with James Harden. And it's Tice in at the center position. You know, we hear the term point forward a lot. Clark, is it fair to call Nikola Jokic a point center?
I don't have any issues with it, B.A. I mean, he facilitates as a big guy with the ball in his hands like a guard at times. So point center works, but he's more than that. He's your two-time MVP is what he is.
Now here's Harden. Leonard with a screen on Caldwell Pope. The drive by Harden. Leonard up top. Gordon pulls it in.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And the bucket is good.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times. And recognizes the defense, too.
Harden against Caldwell Pope. Tice sets a screen. Now here's Harden, guarded closely to the inside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And when you watch this Nuggets team, Clark, their chemistry on the court is obvious.
Yeah, B.A., the pieces just fit, and fit quite nicely. Give a lot of credit to the front office, doing a good job drafting, and then finding the right veterans to complement who they already had.
And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Harden surveying the D. And then Harden with the jam.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
Murray's shot is good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Leonard against Gordon. Leonard passes to Harden. Kicks it to George. Over Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Jokic against Leonard. And here's George. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
From deep, Jokic, it's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 7 points in the game. Outside Harden. Powell, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. To the paint. Here's Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. Now a timeout called by Denver. ACL injuries are always a scary thing in this league, Clark. It sidelined Jamal Murray for a full 18 months.
So tough for a player to lose that kind of time, B.A., but Murray really is a tough guy. And he focused on his recovery and was able to make a strong return to the court.
Here's Watson. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. And the Clippers miss again.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
They kick it out to Murray. Jokic passes to Caldwell Pope. Jokic with a screen on George. Here's Caldwell Pope. The shot won't fall. Ooh, nice D from George. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Harden with that catch and release, lightning quick.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Murray from outside drops in the 3. Murray's gotten his second bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Harden against Caldwell Pope. And then Harden with the jam.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
And the dunk by Jokic.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
There's a screen. Murray against Harden. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jokic with a screen on Harden. Murray from outside. Here's Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. Drains the triple. Murray's got 8.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Powell outside. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Caldwell Pope. Jokic controls the rebound and the putback.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that one.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Norman Powell. And it's Tice in at the center position.
A member of the NBA 75 team, Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's George. Gordon with a steal. Jokic up top. Oh, how about Jokic running the break?
Spreading and throwing his weight around. Jokic playing through that contact.
Harden against Caldwell Pope. The 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Well, Clark, after 7 seasons as the guy in Orlando, Aaron Gordon is embracing a new role.
Well, you know, he's become more efficient. He's taking fewer shots. He's shooting at a much higher percentage, especially from deep. But the thing that really stands out for me is Gordon has embraced and relished being a defender, doing the dirty work. And with his athleticism and size, he's a formidable defender because of that.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
You have to give Paul George a lot of credit. He's willingly accepted a secondary role in the Clippers. He said, quote, Kawhi is the number 1, I'm the number 2. There is no ego. I'm totally fine with that. I try to compliment him and also take the load off of him. And Brian, when they are both right, there's not a better tandem in the game.
Good point. Top tier. Thanks, Allie. Clock at 4. Tice. And finished off by Tice.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Murray for 3. Leonard pulls down the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Shakes him. That's too easy for Leonard.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Out to Gordon. The 3-ball. And the 3-pointer goes. Gordon's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
I think this is an area that Gordon has really improved. Now a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Tice outside. Back to Harden. Tice sets a screen. The drive by Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Harden is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
Murray passes to Gordon. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Murray, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Tice passes to Leonard. Here's the 3. Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep. Clark, with teams playing at such a fast pace now, it's often a choice between transition defense and offensive rebound.
I think that's somewhat true. I think that was always a choice, but even more so today. I think you're right, Brian, because teams now are playing typically at a faster pace. I always value the ability to get second shots. I think you can balance the floor defensively, but I think rebounding on the offensive end still has to be part of how you attack, especially if you've got guys that are good offensive rebounders.
Pass to Jokic. There's the 3. That shot off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Leonard looking over the floor. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Leonard's got 8 points.
He'll get to his shot. Kawhi with a whole bag of tricks from in close.
Here's Murray. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And Murray drops them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Kicks it to George from the arc. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Watson missing. And it's Leonard with the ball for the Clippers. Down by 15. Powell outside. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Into the lane. And Powell with the stuff.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Over to the left wing. And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
And so it's Denver liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. We appreciate it, Allie, and we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the 3rd quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
You know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Michael Porter out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Christian Brown. Then it's Jackson. And it's Strother in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And here they come. Westbrook outside. Outside Tucker. Pass to man. Pulls up. And it's Denver with a rebound. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
You know, Clark, P.J. Tucker has really made a name for himself. and done that on the defensive end.
I just love his story, the journey that he took to get to this point. I mean, he circumvented to Europe for several years, became a three-point shooter, and defensively is where he hangs his hat, and that's where he's made his greatest impact, doing the dirty work to help championship teams win.
Zubac, screen. Here's Westbrook. Oh, Jordan with the block.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
Denver has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Jackson, pass to Porter. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
Zubac passes to Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. Here's Mann. The three is up. Sinks it from distance. Mann's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Westbrook against Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
Up top, Westbrook. Still no points. Here's Mann. Tucker with a screen. Mann, the pass to Tucker. Now here's Zubac.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
For three, Westbrook. Pure from three-point range.
Russell Westbrook never lacks for confidence. And when he starts knocking down threes, he becomes impossible to guard.
Porter with a screen on Westbrook. Outside Porter. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And it's Jackson's responsibility to find his open teammates, and a terrific dime there.
They set the pick. Here's Westbrook. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
First team foul.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
Westbrook continues to pile up incredible numbers. I mean, his intensity on a nightly basis is absolutely insane.
Down low. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely. Back to Mann. Oh, Jordan with the block. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Uncovered. No good that time. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Tucker with a screen. Here's Mann. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Porter from outside. And another three for Denver.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
Westbrook outside. Zubac, screen. Man, the pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And no good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with an impressive 16-point lead heading in. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Timeout called, the Clippers. And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. 16-point lead. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Norman Powell out there with James Harden. And it's Tice in at the 5. Murray, no good. The Clippers shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Here's George. And George with the jam.
George playing strong down low. Love to see him finish with authority.
Jokic with a screen on Harden. Pass to Jokic from outside the arc. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game. Jokic has gone 2 of 3 shooting from distance here. Out to Powell. Now Leonard. And there's a pick. 3-pointer, Harden. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
That's what we expect from James Harden. Knocking down shots and returning the fire right away.
And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Harden against Caldwell Pope. Harden, the pass to Tice. To the paint. Oh, sweet moves. And that's 2 points on the layup.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Pass to Jokic. Caldwell Pope with it. Jokic the screen. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
Can't allow any separation off the screen. Caldwell Pope, very good at taking advantage of any space you give him.
Outside Harden. Leonard with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Poke loose. Gordon with a steal. Murray for 3. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jokic. And stolen by Leonard. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. George feels it out a bit. Nice move. And he lays it in. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good work in deep from George that time. He's far more than just a perimeter threat.
Jokic passes to Murray. Back to Jokic. Puts up a 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter.
2 minutes.
Powell outside. Pass to Tice. Powell outside. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
That one goes in.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Tice passes to Leonard. Too strong inside.
Even contact from the defender won't deter the focus of Kawhi Leonard.
And here's Jokic outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one.
A really solid victory for them here tonight. They kept things simple, took what the defense gave them, and grabbed the win for the Nuggets.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, BA, that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Nikola Jokic.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
A sharpshooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
Harden against Caldwell Pope. Fires it. Harden can't hit. And Gordon has got the ball here for the Nuggets. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
The three, George. Leonard finds George. Back to Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
Fader on the way. And the miss. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. This one, Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
department as they made. Welcome, folks. Thanks for... Tuning in to 2K Sports. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Reed in at the center, filling out the middle. McDaniels kicks to Towns. For three, Edwards. Wow, came this close to a four-point play. He'll head to the line for three free throws.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Ah, so much fun indoors to watch Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, three-level scorer, and a guy who can get down and dirty on the defensive end. You see, before you could give Aaron Gordon a cushion from deep. At this point, though, he has honed that part of his arsenal. How about the handle of Anthony Edwards? So much tighter. That is so good.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Gordon the pass to Murray. Gordon a screen to the inside. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Towns kicks to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Out to Conley. From outside the arc. Jokic grabs the miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Gordon, that one goes. Count it. Gordon's got 7.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
For 3, Edwards. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. To the middle, stolen by Reed. Pass to Conley. Now McDaniels. And the basket is good.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number one. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career. The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards' teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Edwards against Murray. There's the screen. A kick out to Towns. 6 to shoot. Conley against Caldwell Pope. Conley's shot is off. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Here's Murray, right wing. Jokic finds Watson. Denver passing it around. Now, here's Jokic, defended by Towns. Jokic a screen for 3. Caldwell Pope. A rebound by the Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Gordon. And there's the pass to Reed. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Jokic inside, working on McDaniels.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you got to get him away from the basket.
Edwards looking it over. Passes it to McDaniels. Launches a 3. That one no good. Nuggets trail. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Jokic. Over in the corner. Caldwell Pope. Wide open. Connects. The jumper drops.
Yeah, Caldwell Pope pretty effective in that pick and roll.
16 seconds left to play in the first. Conley the pass to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Towns down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Anthony Towns. 2 shots.
That one is no good. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Offline with his 3. Murray against Edwards. Gordon with a screen on Edwards. Wide open look here for Murray. A 3-pointer is right on target. Murray's got 6.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And Doris, here we're looking at Jaden McDaniels' stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence, and Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
Outside Edwards. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Shot from the wing. Jokic with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by Murray. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Reed. He takes it in, and the powerful one-handed slam.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Caldwell Pope with the screen on Edwards. Murray finds Caldwell Pope. Inside. Jokic sets the screen for Caldwell Pope. The offensive rebound. There's the pass to Murray. Down low, and the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about him. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on horses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, D.A. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report.
You got to put a body on Jokic, or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
That one falls. Reed's got 4 this quarter. Of course, we're in the age of podcasts and social media, and we hear more than ever from the players, even right after games.
Kevin, I think that's probably the only danger, right, when emotions are running high. But I actually love the new age of league media. The reason being, the players can now be in charge of their own narrative. They have content, and they know how valuable that is.
Edwards. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Oh, that's terrific anticipation from Jokic, erasing that shot attempt.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Caldwell Pope pass to Murray. Jokic a screen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Conley gets the bucket.
But you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Passes it to Jokic. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to Jokic. Jokic with his screen on Edwards. Nailed from three-point land. Murray's got 11 points.
You got to feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
Back to Edwards. It's stolen by Watson. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. And rejection by McDaniels. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Jokic against Conley. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Murray outside. Just 3 on the clock, and it's Murray with the jam.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
Timeout call, first of the game for Minnesota.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout, kind of let them catch their breath.
Conley with the 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy. but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Denver. He got into double. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Gobert is out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Minot in at the 3 spot. After missing nearly 2 full years due to injury, Greg, isn't it great to see T.J. Warren back out on the floor, healthy and hearty?
Yeah, and Kevin, people forget this guy was the leading scorer for a playoff team before those injuries. He may not be the same player, but he can still provide some instant offense. And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
It's Porter outside. They get it again. Jordan. Now the feed to Porter. Porter with the screen for Jackson. Takes the 3. Porter, no luck. Minnesota in the lead. Warren on the wing. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
On defense, Denver. Morris passes to Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
And the call, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the official
Junior, 2 shots.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
For just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Nikola Jokic amazes teammates with his vision. Aaron Gordon says he's a basketball genius. He plays it like chess, seeing it 3 steps ahead. You've always got to keep your eye on him when he has the ball because he'll find you. Even if you don't think you're open. He's a point guard, just in a center's body. Kevin?
That is very true. David, thanks.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, DeAndre Jordan making his presence felt at the offensive end. Nice.
This is his first free throw of the game. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 12-1 run. And here's Morris for 3. It's rebounded by Jordan. The Nuggets trail by 7. Porter dishes to Jackson. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
Pass to Brown. Off target with his three. Minnesota leading by 7. Morris looking over the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Alexander Walker. 4 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And Jordan sends it back.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
There's a screen by Porter. The Nuggets with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players' doors to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013. Probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
1:06 left in the third quarter. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Pass to Strother. Porter a screen on Morris. Back to Porter. Denver passing it around. Out to the wing. Here's Strother. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second personal foul. Third
Yeah,
team
you
foul.
hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Nuggets. Strother.
He hits the second from the line. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Alexander Walker. He has 6. Gobert finds Morris. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Hammers the alley-oop through.
If he's operating in pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
Porter passes to Jordan. Back to Porter. Shoots the 3. No good there. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Timberwolves on top.
Your Nuggets.
As they end the third quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Guys, you have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
First one falls for him.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Murray right side. Gordon for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. Michael Conley picks one up.
Well, I think the things that Aaron Gordon has added to his game, specifically that reliable 3-point shot, is a really welcome sign. This guy has an incredible upside.
And he nails the 3rd. Timberwolves leading by 3. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Watson. Outside, Towns. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Caldwell Pope against Conley. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
To the paint, here's Towns, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
And it's Gordon with the finish.
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
Outside Edwards. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And that's an intentional foul.
Naz Reid. That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. For 3, Murray. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The pass to Reid. Now Edwards. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. The Nuggets trail by 6. Murray kicks to Jokic. Caldwell Pope passes to Murray. Count that one.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Towns with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And so they foul intentionally.
Contavious Caldwell Pope. That's his 1st personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Timberwolves passing it around. Minnesota calls timeout. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Nuggets.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Murray. Over to the left wing. Jokic passes to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Stolen by Reid. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, for a man his size, Towns does a sensational job running the floor.
Gordon with a screen on top. Caldwell Pope with it. Now guarded by Towns. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Aaron Gordon in a big moment, unafraid to deliver. How pretty is that?
Edwards drives in.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 14 foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Here's Murray. And that one goes long.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
They set the screen. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Reid with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Edwards drives in and finished off by Edwards.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Jokic, that's in there. Murray with the assist.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Nuggets foul. Jamal Murray. That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9.
Jaden McDaniels.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
For 3, Murray. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
Jay, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
End of the game.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
It's the NBA on. So the Timberwolves win the tip. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at point guard.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Harden against McDaniels. George feels it out a bit. 6 to shoot. That one is off. And some solid defense from Towns. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns, a screen on Powell. Blocked! And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. Here's Edwards. 5 on the clock. Shoots over George.
Well, Paul George showing off his defensive prowess right there. Full energy, full focus, and a nice contest.
Leonard passes to Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
Leonard with a screen on McDaniels. Leonard outside. Jacks up a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Towns a screen on George. Here's Edwards to the inside. Towns back to Edwards. Pass to Conley. Pulls up at the elbow. Leonard pulls down the board. Conley's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. For 3, Powell. Reid against Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
If given the space, Harden's not afraid to take it to the rim.
Pass to Towns. Edwards against George. Edwards can't hit.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Tice finds George. Outside Harden. To the paint. Here's Leonard. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. This one for 3. Reid with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. Up top, Edwards. Towns passes to Edwards. Unloads. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Edwards has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Tice, a screen on McDaniels. Harden drives.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
He had the runway, and he let it rip.
Nice. Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
Towns is screen on Powell. And that one's good from Conley.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Outside Harden. Leonard outside. Takes the three. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Leonard's got 6.
Wasting 0 time. Kawhi Leonard knew what he wanted to do.
Edwards looking for an opening. Towns up top. The kick out to Conley. Goes up on the wing. And another basket for Minnesota.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Edwards against Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Reed. Edwards for 3. The putback.
Yeah, 6'11", 250 pounds. Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
It's all tied in Los Angeles. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Norman Powell. And it's Tice in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The kick out to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Tice defending. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
George against Edwards. Pass to Leonard. Top of the key. And that one good. Leonard's got 8.
Well, a marksman from every spot on the floor. Didn't think you'd say that about Kawhi Leonard coming out of college, but now one of the toughest covers in the league.
Towns outside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Harden. Leonard outside. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And some solid defense from Towns. Conley looking for an opening. Here's Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns on a screen. Edwards can't hit.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
There's a screen. Three-pointer, Harden. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
A lights-out three-point shooter. Harden loves to take and make them.
Conley passes to Towns. Inside. Tipped. And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And it's Tice missing.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Leonard with a screen on Edwards. Leonard outside. 4-3. Minnesota with a rebound.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Towns. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Second team foul. At the line for the foul.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Down low. Here's Tice. And finished off by Tice.
What a nice attribute to have with your wing player being able to operate and control the offense. That's what PG can do.
Pass to Reed. 1:35 left in the second period. Timeout called the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. And there's the drive. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
On the wing, Harden. McDaniels covering. Leonard outside. George a screen on Towns. 5 to shoot for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. Leonard with a screen on McDaniels. Leonard outside. Here goes Leonard. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
What an athlete as Kawhi gets a step on the D, and they're helpless.
Oh, stolen by Harden. In transition. Leonard against Towns. George outside. Powell against Conley. Back to Leonard. Fires from deep. Nope. 4 for 7 now. Here's Towns. And he banks in the layup. Towns has got 11 points.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Off the mark from 16 feet.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time it hits him.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. They've got Rudy Gobert, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Monte Morris. Then it's T.J. Warren, and it's Minot in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
The Clippers trail. Here's Coffey. Oh, it's stolen. Fast break, Minnesota. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets. And you know, Brent, what you can count on from T.J. Warren, he's a veteran presence who generates offense.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of questions, Grant, about T.J. Warren and can he get back to that level of impact scoring that we saw in the bubble. Obviously capable of scoring at all three levels and trying to turn the tide of a team offensively. Strong move there. Russell getting his feet in the paint, and he can taste two.
Picked by Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Knocks it down from distance. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Mann. No points yet. Pass to Zubac. Counted.
Nice movement on the screen and roll. Zubac good at angling his body in those sets.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. The three. And another three from Minnesota.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him three.
The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Westbrook taking his time here. To the inside. Pass to Tucker. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ball to the Timberwolves.
Minnesota in the lead. Morris passes to Alexander Walker.
LA foul. Terrence Mann. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Clippers on D. Morris passes to Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Off target from outside.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Zubac. Kicks it out to Westbrook. The Clippers call timeout. All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac, what do you like most about his game?
Mark, just his defensive presence. He's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Coffey. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
First team foul.
And he drops the first.
Amir Coffey to the line. 2 shots.
Hits both from the stripe. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. On the wing, Alexander Walker. 6 points for him. With the drive. Warren for 3. He drops it from range. Warren's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, just working on extending that range, T.J. Warren in the offseason, wanting to be a better three-point shooter. Nice to see him knock one down.
1:51 left in the third. Zubac into the lane. Outside Tucker. Just 4 to shoot. Zubac with a screen on Warren. Back to Zubac. Good D by Gobert. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Warren, the pass to Alexander Walker. Pass to Gobert. Out to the right wing. He takes it in. Deflected.
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
1:05 left in the third quarter. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Alexander Walker. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Gobert working inside.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Westbrook outside. Offline with a three. Minnesota has got 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. On the wing, Alexander Walker. 6 points for him. Now here's Warren. Counted. Good. Warren's got 6.
You don't want to give T.J. Warren, who's a gifted scorer, that kind of positioning. You're just gifting him points.
Here's Mann. No made baskets yet. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every...
To the Stride's parents' man. 2 shots.
See, in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first free throw is good.
Let's hear it for your Clippers breaker.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter here. Towns a screen on George. Edwards for 3. McDaniels. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Norman Powell. And it's Tice in at the 5. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Leonard with a screen on McDaniels. Harden from outside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
A consistent and standout scorer. It's really no surprise to see Harden making a big impact out there.
To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Tice. Here we go, one-on-one. Releases. Here's Leonard. Kawhi slam. Wow.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Driving inside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here they come with numbers in transition. Edwards for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I could settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Towns outside. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And the dunk by Leonard.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
Towns on a screen. Edwards for 3. We're in the fourth quarter.
Oh, man. Oh! Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
George against Edwards. George passes to Harden. Inside. Here's Tice. And finished off by Tice.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Edwards a screen on Powell. Conley goes in. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And who do you call when you need a big bucket for this team more and more? It's Kawhi.
Down low. And it's powered home by Towns.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Tice, a screen on Edwards. Here's George. And George with the jam.
Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up. Huge shot at this moment in the game.
Ooh, poked away. Powell with a steal. Pass to Leonard. It counts! And the foul! It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
George against Edwards. Towns on a screen. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow. Edwards almost makes it look effortless. Like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Leonard with a screen on McDaniels. Harden, the pass to Leonard. That's too easy for Leonard.
And now the go-to guy in these situations. Leonard can handle that kind of pressure in the big moment as well as anyone.
Edwards against George. To the paint. Towns. Money.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
40 seconds left in the final quarter. Out to Leonard. Edwards against George. Leonard with a screen on Edwards. Counted!
Well, your best players want to take on the burden come clutch time, and Paul George carrying the weight right now.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Edwards. Off target at the rim. Now a timeout called by the Clippers. They're trailing by 1. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen. Hoping to inspire his team here.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
Well, Conley could put this team in a good position here. He's just got to relax and trust his mechanics. Question is, now can they protect the three-point lead he's given them?
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 7 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And there is no way anybody else is taking that shot. I mean, when it's crunch time on a big possession, Harden is always going to be that guy.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves.
Beaten teams, Steve, battle-tested, and they know what's required to get it done.
Totally right, Kevin. Young teams don't usually win a lot of games. It takes time to learn the ins and outs of this league.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. And it's Watson in at the 3 slot. Left side, Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Harden finds Leonard. Over Gordon. That one wide left.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
The pass to George. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in. George has got the first points up on the board for the Clippers.
It's almost too easy for Paul George inside. He gets right in close and converts. Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
Murray outside. Gordon with a screen on Harden. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Outside, George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
In a league full of scores, Paul George still stands out. There's a versatility to his shooting game that just makes him exceptional. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Smitty, we know when it comes to the Clippers, they seem to go as Kawhi Leonard goes.
No doubt, Kevin. The only year they didn't make the playoffs with him, he was hurt. But when he's healthy, they are dangerous.
Here's Powell. Back to Harden. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Jokic sets the screen for Caldwell Pope to the inside. And that one's good. Jokic.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Tice with the screen on Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Tice. Lays it up off the glass. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Harden with the stop.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that time. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee. What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
1:32 left here in the opening quarter. Powell against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jokic. Fires for 3. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jokic. Count the basket.
The sturdy frame from Jokic allows him to put up the shot through contact.
Deflects the pass. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Nuggets on D. Pass to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Caldwell Pope with the screen on Hart. Caldwell Pope finds Murray. And Jokic throws it down. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now, here is Harden. And the pass to Tice. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Tice sets a screen for George. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. George has got 6 points.
The strength of Paul George, able to brush off all the defenders.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. That 3 off the mark. Clippers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Powell against Murray. Tice with the screen on Gordon. And he trains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play is under review.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replays.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Clippers lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Norman Powell. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Murray, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Harden against Caldwell Pope. Outside Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Such a crafty score. Nice pump fake by Leonard to draw the foul.
And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The 2 biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
There's the dish to Hart. Back to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Clippers moving the ball around. George looking over the floor. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Nuggets trail by 4. Watson kicks to Jokic. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here's Leonard from 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Stop it on a dime. Kawhi showing good body control on that pull-up.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Jokic sets the screen for Caldwell Pope, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's Powell with the drive. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Kawhi Leonard has been on fire. He is totally locked in on the offensive end.
For three, Murray drills it from outside. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Caldwell Pope against Harden. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And on the drive, Harden just so tricky to guard. No one wants to risk handing him a foul.
Jokic with the screen on Powell. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Leonard with the screen on Caldwell Pope. Harden kicks to Leonard. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
Here's Leonard. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Passes it to Murray. To the middle. Nice move. Another shot. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Tice has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. Here's Leonard. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Murray.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's George. He's got 6. And George with the stuff.
Keeping them on their toes out there. Paul George agility is on display.
1 second left. And we've reached halftime in this one. Clippers ahead, leading by 6. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by court. All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So on the floor for Denver. Porter is out there with Jordan. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Here's Westbrook. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Clippers leading by 3. Westbrook scanning the floor, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Can't be careless with DeAndre is around. He slaps shots back with some real authority.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
To the paint. Here's Brown.
LA foul. Russell Westbrook.
Denver shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Zubac with the screen for Westbrook. Pass to Mann. Shot clock at 5. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Outside Porter. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Brown. And the shot is long.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Pass to Coffee. Inside, Zubac. And that one goes. Feeding him with the lead pass.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And a wide open look for Porter. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Westbrook. Here's the pass to Coffee. Passes to Zubac. Over to the wing. Zubac, a screen on Porter. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Zubac has got 6 here in this quarter.
Zubac is an experienced vet, someone who's adept at knowing what to do in screen and rolls.
1:53 left here in the third quarter. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Tucker, guarded by Porter. Here he goes. Back to Zubac. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Here's Brown. Zubac defending. For the lead. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Westbrook against Jordan. And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got his first bucket in this one.
Right at the basket is where Westbrook wants to be. He is fearless about going inside.
Outside Porter. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Count it. Good. And it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Jackson kicks to Porter. Stolen by Tucker. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Let me hear you get loud for it.
17 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Zubac. Uses the glass to finish the lead. Zubac has got 8 points in the quarter.
Wow, the vision of P.J. Tucker made that play possible.
Porter outside. And another miss by Denver. Now, here's Tucker. Here's Westbrook. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. George and Leonard are the forwards. Norman Powell is out there with Harden. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Really, really good possession there. They never lost their focus, even as the games got tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Jokic. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Outside Leonard from deep. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
No doubt in my mind that Kawhi Leonard shoots with the utmost confidence.
Here's Jokic. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Here's Harden. So the wing on the left. Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. Back to Tice. The 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
I like to see Kawhi looking for his teammates, keeping the offense flowing.
Caldwell Pope finds Jokic. Jokic with a screen on Powell. Pass to Gordon. Back to Caldwell Pope. Driving the lane. Outside for Murray. Gordon with the screen for Murray. And Watson has it in the corner. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Another miss by Jokic. Clippers leading by 10. Now Harden. Pass to Tice. Outside Leonard. From the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 10. Caldwell Pope passes to Jokic. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 5 rebounds tonight. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside, George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
Both good from the line that time. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Murray drills the 3-pointer. Murray's got it back down to within single digits for Denver.
Gotta do better against Murray if you're on D. Even from way downtown, he's incredibly accurate.
Outside, George. Five to shoot. It's deflected. Wide open look here for Murray. And again, Denver with the triple.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
He's been huge from deep. That's where he's done most of his damage. And if they need another 3, he'll be the guy.
Here's Harden. What a terrific move that was. And the Clippers lead by 8.
You can't lose Harden there. He slipped inside there and made them pay.
For 3, Murray doesn't go that time. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Leonard kicks to Powell. At the crossover. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Powell. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now it's a 10-point Clipper lead. Jokic with the screen on Harden. For 3, Murray trains the three-pointer.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Harden. Outside Leonard. George sets the screen for Leonard. There's the drive.
The aggressive approach. Leonard pushing the action, rewarded with the foul call.
Second team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Kawhi Leonard.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
For 3, Murray, it's off. So the Clippers with the win. Some good moments throughout this one. All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.